Hey guys, Vicky here. In this video, I'm going to show you an Excel tip how to extract the first and last name from the full name column. So let's take a look.
Okay, so as you can see on your screen, I have a full name column here. What I need to do is I need first name to be in the A column and last name to be in the B column, but obviously something's already in the B column. So let me go ahead and insert some extra columns in here. I'm going to go ahead and right click and choose insert, and that way I can see that I've got several columns. So I just need some room to play with. My next step is to highlight column A. We're going to use a feature called text to columns. So I'm going to go to the data tab and click text to columns. So click here. There's three questions you're going to answer. The first one is what is the data type, the original data type. In most cases, probably 98% of the time, you're going to pick delimited. It just means that there's something that you can identify that's separating the first and last name. The next step is to identify what that delimiter or separator is. And in this case, if you look at it, what separates the first and last name, and that's a space. So the default delimiter is tab, so I'm going to uncheck tab and go ahead and choose space. I'll go ahead and click next. And in the last step, we're going to tell Excel what data type it is as far as the end result. So if you leave it on general, Excel will analyze the data and put it in the format it likes. So we can go ahead and click finish. Now you can see I have my full name column split into first name and last name. And obviously I can type here first and then last. Now the next step, before you start deleting columns, the next step I want you to do is I want you to make sure column C and column D are in fact empty. And the way to do that is you click in the last column that has information of your new split list. You're going to do Control A, do Control A, and what Control A does, it finds the first blank column and stops before the first blank column. So by doing Control A, it confirms that D is in fact a true blank column, and I can delete D. The reason why C was selected because there's something in C. So you want to be sure that you do not delete C, because if I scroll down a little bit, you can see I've got a double barrel name, and so that causes C to be selected. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and click on D and right click and then simply hit delete. I'm going to go ahead and put it in table format. So I'll go ahead and put it in table format like we've already learned. My table has headers, and then at that point I can use the filter drop down here, and just use sort A to Z, and that brings all of the double barrel names up to the top, and then I can take action on those names. So that's how you separate the first name and last name from the full name column using text to columns.